Welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to another episode of Welcome. All right. I'm spazzing right now.
Get the beer, hit the
yeah, everything going. There's always some shit. Welcome back to another episode of Mosaic. Mine. You already know who you looking at. It's Trap, Sakani, S. Dot on the pool team, Miraculous on Xbox, Dolphin Beige is my alias as an old school R&B artist. Whatever you know me as, it's me.
You already know it's your boy Ruger Reg, writer, actor, director, failing at all three. You already know, but I'm still here, baby.
And I forgot to say Swiss Army Knife. And if I could kindly ask, who is our guest for today? Please let us know.
So my name is Ruth, Lara, Deane, and I am a licensed real estate broker, owner of Seer Realty.
Nice. And?
I don't got all the acronyms that these guys over here, but my name is Deane. I'm an investor, real estate agent underneath the brokerage, Seer Realty. All right, that's about it.
Nice. And what else you got?
I thought you was gonna start it off.
Oh, I thought you
the more intro. You
it looked like you was
more
prepared.
who I am. Nah, I was just smiling, brother.
Oh, okay. All right, my fault. It pays to be happy.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. It
Sunshine
feels
and
good to
what?
be back though, man.
Summertime and what did he say?
Sunshines and lollipops?
Sunshine
Sunshine,
lollipops.
I ain't say that.
That is a happy moment.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about. We're going to cut that out. We're going to We'll keep it in. I just got to get this out the way. Home Goods, Marshalls, y'all lines are ridiculous. And I bought more stuff from the line than I did that I actually went to go there. I'm going to clip that. I'm going to send that to y'all. I just wanted to do that. I know y'all been in those lines before. In Home Goods and Marshalls, and you there, the line's wrapping around like 45 times, and then you got to pass all this stuff in there, phone charges, sprays, candies, and...
You can't be tempted.
It's the setup. That's all.
It is.
That's all what they wanted you to do.
that should be
Buy
illegal.
more stuff on your way out.
That's exactly what
Thought you was
happened.
coming for one thing.
Grab mad caramel corns and all that shit.
All
Yeah,
that, sour belts. I bought a cologne.
Cologne
from Marshalls.
You different.
What's it called?
I know it's like 65% water, but it was like $5.99. I was like, this should smell good.
Store brand.
It was a brand, but you know how that go. Like, it's something defective about it. That's why I said Marshalls. I might cut that out because they might sue me for that, but or I'll just blank it out. But please tell us exactly why y'all here. That's a bad way of saying that. Let me start that over.
Oh, go ahead. Did you about to say? All right, cool. Basically, we want to know, like, tell us about your realty company. Tell us how you guys got started and everything. What was your process? Yeah. So how'd you guys come up with the idea to get into real estate?
That boy good.
So it's funny because I actually began my real estate career as a senior in high school. I began working for a property management company, and I had no idea that real estate was going to be my thing. I just started working as a receptionist, and by 2013, I got my real estate license. And so I've been licensed since then. And then in 2020, I got my broker's license. But throughout that process, we ended up getting into the investment side of real estate.
Basically, she always wanted to be the boss, so that was elevated.
Oh, okay. I respect it.
But the investment part, we got into, she was always doing her thing, and I was just at a job that I didn't enjoy at all.
Right.
So one day I was just like, I got to do something different. I got to make some more money. Got to be financially free. So I actually had a friend who put me on to a dude named Jamal King. He was working his 9-to-5 job. Then he started investing. Then they called him a 9-to-5 millionaire. He made more money from his investments, buying and holding, which is like you buy a property and then you rent it out, making more money in his investments than he was making at his own job as being a cop. So he risking his life over here fighting crime, and he's getting more money, collecting money from his tenants than he was doing risking his life. So I was like, you know what? I need to do that.
Hell yeah.
I need to do that. I need to give him parts of that. So spoke to the wife about real estate and, what options we could go through. And then we started with like little things like wholesaling.
Okay.
And you remember, right?
Yeah.
So, a couple of guys, we got together. It was like, what could we do? What we could do? We started doing this thing called wholesaling, which is like you buy a property. You get a property in contract. So you see something like property that's not on the market.
Okay.
Say something with high grass, a lot of snow. dirty lawn.
Is this like commercial or residential? Or it could be either one.
It could be either.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we
We
did
did
residential.
Okay.
So we see a property that's, got high lawn, high grass, or anything like that, and you're like, all right, this person's not taking care of this property, or it's vacant, or whatever the case may be, they're not doing the right thing to it. So let me reach out to the person. We did a thing called skip tracing. We would look at the property, then we would find out the owner, find out the contact information, like the emails, phone numbers, whatever the way to contact them. And then we would be like, yo, your property's just sitting there collecting dust. You paying taxes on this thing. Let me just, offer you a, nice little check so you could take that off. I could take that off your hands.
Right.
So I'll take that property, and property when it's lowest condition is, you get it for cheap.
Right.
So get that property, get into contract for cheap, and you find an end buyer, like say Reggie. He end buyer. He got this big bucks. He's trying to do flipping and all that. So I'll be like, yo, if you buy this property for $50,000, and then you fix it up, maybe put like 50 or whatever amount you put into it, and sell it for $400,000, you winning.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're pitching as a wholesaler, you're the middleman. And so you're basically pitching so if he was pitching it to Reggie, he'll say, oh, I'm selling this property for.
So say if he got it for 50, I say, I'll give it to you for 70. You could still fix it up for 50,000 and sell it for 300.
So
you still eating. So we all eating in a sense.
Yeah.
I'll just play that man, do the little grunt work and present you with a nice little offer, and you could take it or leave it. If not, someone else will take it. Guess what? That's wholesaling. So you gotta find a property, find an end buyer, put them together, and you collect your check.
Yeah.
In a sense, that's what you do.
Right.
So we started doing that. We did something called Drive for Dollars, which is basically drive around the neighborhoods, drive around different neighborhoods. That lawn is pretty high. It looks like they ain't cut their grass in a while. Probably vacant, or they're not taking care of it. Who's this owner? And, it's a little tedious because a lot of people say F off. But that one person that tell you yes,
It'd be worth it.
That's your deal.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Especially if you profiting like that, then you don't need a client every week,
No, you
right.
don't.
If you get a client like that making 20 bands, get that like a few times a year, that's more than someone's salary.
Yeah, that's
And
shit.
on our first wholesale deal, it was a great deal. We purchased a house for about $100K, and we ended up selling it, I believe, for $180K. We didn't do anything to this property. This property was a complete gut job. Like you needed to literally
basically renovate the
Yeah.
whole
If
shit.
you walked in that property, you might just fall through the floors. Like,
it was bad.
bad.
It was
Oh,
bad.
shit.
But it
Came
was a
up 80K.
3-family.
Wow.
It's a 3-family in Yonkers. You know how much that is worth? It's crazy.
And so we found an end buyer. He purchased it from us for $180. And the crazy thing is later on after we closed on that deal, we went back just to look at the property, and that same guy ended up selling the property for $320K.
So wow.
And without doing anything to it. Isn't that crazy?
Wow. So
How do
they
you-
basically
how do you
did
think he
what y'all
that?
did.
How do you think
He basically did what they did, right?
Yeah, he did exactly
No,
but he
overtime.
had somebody, an investor,
Right, right.
who
Yeah.
he pitched the idea to.
Yeah.
It's just it was our first wholesale deal, so we're like, yeah, $180K.
An 80K
That's
That's
profit,
pretty good.
yeah,
Exactly.
wow, yeah.
That's pretty good.
He's probably just
He came up 300. He was
Plus,
probably
he
probably did the
OG.
same
He was probably
thing.
a little seasoned, so he knew
Exactly.
how to cut
Over time,
around.
everything
Yeah.
appreciates. So it's like by then he probably sold it. Everything was worth
Everything
more.
was
Like some
up.
you could buy this year, 2 years later, it could be worth 100,000 more.
that is
Yeah.
true, yeah.
So that's
Value
also
goes
takes
up.
into consideration when they did that flip because money was just being
320K.
passed around with that property.
So
And
right.
you go buy the property now, and it's still in the same condition.
Really?
I've passed by it not too long ago, and I'm talking about we did this deal back in like 2019. In 2019, and the property's just sitting there.
Wow. So, all right. So let me envision this. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm riding around. I see a house. Like, damn, that look like that. It look abandoned. Like it look like people not staying there every day. I go. I find somebody. Like, all right. I'm talking from I'm a broke nigga. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm broke. I got debt more than anything. So that's what I'm trying to get.
Stop playing.
No, you're right. But
That shit.
more than anything, like more than Christmas gifts.
My bills
You
is
know?
like I get my check and just floats right in front of me and goes straight to the bills. I'm
Right.
just like, wanted to stop, but it keeps on flowing.
It keeps
it's crazy.
something wrong about it. There's something wrong, but that's a whole nother combo.
Whole nother combo.
So as a broke good nigga, I don't like to say that anymore. I just had to say it because the emphasis on how broke. But yeah, as a broke nigga, I'm riding around, so I could literally just like see that, and would I have to buy it, or can I like skip like the like skip
You're
like
not actually buying it.
that's what I mean. Like, am I actually buying it, or I'm
you're
so
not
I'm just
buying at all.
finding
You finding it.
the correct M. What was
The end
it?
buyer.
End buyer, yeah.
So you finding a property.
End buyer,
Now
man.
that you say you've seen grass high, whatever, somebody like that, you find that property.
Right.
You contact the person who owns it. They probably in Florida somewhere nice, and you just like, yo, you have this property sitting there, you paying tax on it, or they might not even pay taxes. Maybe it might be pending foreclosure because they haven't paid taxes. And so now you're like, I'm taking a problem off your hands. I'm doing you a favor by buying this property that you're not even taking care of, and you just collecting debt off of. So now what I'm doing is I keep mentioning the word buying, what I'm not actually buying, but that's what I'm telling them. You're not gonna sit there and say, hey, I'm gonna find somebody to buy this property. No,
That sounds crazy.
You
Yeah.
tell them that you're buying it.
Right.
And now you got this property, and you're gonna sit there. You're gonna get in contract. So it basically is a sales agreement that you draw up, and you're gonna write in terms that this property can be assignable. So the contract will be assigned to another person. That's when Big Baller Reggie comes into play.
That sounds good, right? Big
Exactly.
Baller Reggie.
So Sakani takes this property, gets in a contract, and assigns it to Reggie. In that assignment clause, you state somewhere along the lines that you're going to receive your $20,000 or whatever case may be in that contract.
Well, makes sense.
And that's what you pay. That's who's actually buying. He's buying your contract with the other person.
I
That's
see.
pretty much the,
Yeah.
But of course,
I
you
get
know, you speak about this for days because you got to go into real detail about it.
Right.
That's
But the
gist of it.
contract is very key. So even if a person wants to go in and start doing wholesaling, do your research, right? That's very important because the contract is key. So if you don't have that assignment within your contract, it can mess you up. You also want to be able to have a certain amount of a period, right? What we call a due diligence period, which gives you enough time to go and secure that end buyer.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
makes
so
sense.
there's
Okay.
certain things within the contract that you want to specify to make sure that this goes.
Right.
But sometimes when you in the process of getting the contract, you might not find an end buyer. You want to pull out because you're not trying to be stuck with that house. Like what
That's
you gonna
true.
do with
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you have a due diligence period, and you be like, all right, if I can't find an end buyer, or we're not gonna actually say that in the contract. We're gonna say it's an inspection. So if it's something you say you didn't like in the inspection, you pull out of the contract because once you pass that date, say if you put like an earnest money deposit, which is like a down payment, then they could keep it.
Oh,
So
okay.
you don't want
yeah.
that. Actually happened to us one time. We thought we found an end buyer. We were so sure on it. So we put down a down payment like $2,000 or $3,000, and we was like, all right, we're gonna put this down payment on. We're good. We're gonna find an end buyer. End buyer bailed out.
And then we
he
missed.
takes the money that you guys put down.
Yeah.
Well, because you're giving, so when you
It's like a
present
security
it to the
deposit.
seller, right? You presenting it to the seller and you're going to say, I'm going to give you this deposit for X amount of money, right? So let's say we gave a deposit, I think it was like $2,000, right? But now our contract did say there was a due diligence period. So a period that we can go in, do our research on the property, gives us time because we're buying time. And what we did was that we missed our deadline. And so we kind of had to
Eat it. Hold that, take that L.
Exactly.
I got you. Yeah.
But that's why your contract is so important. And, it's important also to do your research on anything.
I mean, hey, y'all learn from it, and now that'll never happen again. I'm sure. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I had a question. Like there was I knew some people that were actually they were flipping homes too, but I don't know. There was like a shady aspect of it. You get what I'm saying? They were like promising people to move them into another spot.
That's called breaking and entering. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. My fault. Keep going. My
But
fault.
basically, they were telling them, it was like, yo, we're going to move you to another spot, and we're going to take over this one. I guess that, the house was going into foreclosure or something like that. But the people ended up moving into the other spot. It was, much shittier than they advertised. So they ended up getting, a bad deal, kind of, And these people came up on some money. So I'm just like, what, how do you, how would someone be able to differentiate, someone who's trying to scam and someone who's, really, yo, we really trying to do some business. We really trying to, put you in a position where you can eat off this property.
Yeah, you definitely gotta review that contract and make sure who you're dealing with is official. I would start by checking their reputation, see what they have done prior, anything like that. You could get attorneys involved, have them review the contract, make sure everything is legit.
True.
Because just going by someone, move you out and move you something. Yeah, nah, it's not.
Yeah, right. Sounds
You gotta do your due diligence. You see where the spot that you moving to. You gonna move before you. Who moves before seeing where they're gonna go next? That sounds crazy. I'm gonna be like this. Nah, I ain't gonna go there.
Yeah, that sound And me, I'm so what's the word? Skeptical. Mm-hmm. That was I probably passed up on shit that I could have been actually had. And I was like, I don't know, just out of my comfort zone. The
people must have been pretty desperate though. If they were
I think that happens a lot, right?
Yeah.
It is unfortunate, and it happens a lot, especially when you're going through, like, let's say you have your house for X amount of years, and now your home is almost getting foreclosed on by the bank. You know, you're in this stressful situation, and sometimes when we're in that situation, we tend to do things that we shouldn't do.
Like impulse,
Exactly. So it's unfortunate. It does happen.
It's called being taken advantage of. A lot of people are, especially in divorce situations, they're quick to trying to sell the home. You got, like you said, foreclosures. They sell property lower than what it is. Everybody just, even when COVID hit, everyone just started getting scared. A lot of people just start doing reckless things and just selling stuff or doing stuff.
Buying all the toilet paper.
Oh my goodness.
I don't understand why.
They're not gonna let us shit no more. Like COVID took our ass.
I don't understand why y'all act like that over toilet paper. I don't understand.
That was ridiculous.
It was crazy. Everything else on the shelf, toilet paper
I don't
gone.
understand that concept. I was confused. Like, yo,
why toilet paper? Out of everything,
I need to get toilet paper because everyone else is doing it. I need it. For some reason, I need toilet paper.
People, Costco looking crazy, just cars full of toilet paper. I'm like, I don't understand.
Power of social media just shows this. You know, once something gets traction, everyone just kind of falls in line. Like the Popeye's chicken sandwich. That shows like some shit like crack.
Yeah. I don't understand. Like, I got it. I'm like,
did you get it the first time, or did you get it after it like stopped?
So I got it in between, like when it was hyping it up. I'm like, wait a little couple of minutes after they start fighting and doing all this crazy shit over it. I'm like, all right, let me wait in this line and taste it. You know me, I'm a fat ass. Like, you know me, I go places to eat. I travel for some food, so I was like, you spiked my interest right there. So I'm like,
I didn't try the line chicken sandwich. I tried the one that was just there. Like you could go any day and it's just always there.
Something was in there, man.
There was something in that first one that I never had.
Nah, bro,
it wasn't.
A1
it wasn't like people just hyping it up. Like it was
just because it was new.
It was alright, but then when you got your expectation just high. You fighting for this.
Yeah.
So right now, the
people were literally fighting for it.
I'm like, it's good.
But it wasn't
I'm
worth
not beating nobody up for this. Yo.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So I don't know why we should like put something out there and just be a trendsetter.
You just got, man. You got to, something has to stick. Yeah. You know,
that's really all it is.
Get a slogan or some shit.
Slogan, put it out there. Like, you got to get this, or I don't know, COVID's going to get you. I don't know, we got to say something.
COVID scared everybody.
Yo, that was a tough time.
That was tough.
That sucked.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I caught that shit when it was fresh. When it was.
Oh, when you thought you was actually going to die.
Yeah, I was shook. I was in my bed just sweating, just looking at the ceiling. Like,
his life was flashing before his eyes.
I laid down in bed at 11 o'clock. I looked at the ceiling. I turned to the clock. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. I was just staring at the ceiling, son. Like, is this it? Like,
I remember that Mace song, 24 Hours to Live? You got 24 hours to live.
It felt like that. I was sweating pounds off, bro.
Yeah, when I caught it, it was already at that like, it's just like a glorified cold. Yeah, it's like, oh shit. People was like barely. It was only like a week to stay home. It wasn't even that whole. You had to quarantine for like a month or 2 weeks that it was when it first happened. Like,
I think you caught it first, didn't you?
I don't know who caught it first.
Yeah, he caught it first, and I sent them down to the basement.
Yeah, but it wasn't like in the beginning of it. It was like towards like the middle of it. I wasn't the first person to catch, first group of people to catch it.
Yeah.
Maybe towards the end of 2020 you caught
Whenever
it.
I did, she sent me.
If you caught it in 2020, that was still pretty scary.
That was tough, right? Exactly.
Yeah, because we still wasn't really out the crib. Sports didn't really start up yet. It was still scary.
Yeah, she violated me. She sent me in the basement, and then I'm over here knocking the door. I'm hungry. And then my kids come to the door. She's sleeping. I'm like, yo, it was neglect to this.
Did you feed him jail style? Like you just left the tray on the
I did. I was so scared. I did not want to catch it.
She told me go all the way downstairs, and then she gonna open the door, drop the food, close the door, and then she said, wait 2 seconds before you come back upstairs and grab your tray. grab your tray. I'm like, yo,
So I gotta ask, did you ever catch it?
So funny thing is that I think that after he caught it, I think 2 weeks later, I ended up catching it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I did.
all that work for no reason.
All that work,
Exactly.
yeah.
I mean, like, she wasn't in no basement.
No,
The basement.
well, at that point,
cold,
you know,
bro. It was
at
regular.
that point,
It
I
was
was like,
cool.
whatever,
It was
babe,
a
just
show.
come back up.
I should have put you in the basement. That's crazy.
Yeah, right. I get the house, you get the basement. Yo, no, that's funny.
It was crazy
Yeah, it was
times,
definitely
crazy
scary.
times.
It was. It's
didn't
even
know what
fucked
it
up
was.
because I feel bad for anybody that like passed in 2020 on their legacy. They're gonna automatically, they're gonna think COVID took them out.
Yeah.
Like automatic. They could have had the most epic death. Like they killed 5 people before they went out and saved their family or saved the family from a burning building and died in the fire. They'd be like, oh, he died in 2020. Then that COVID is a bitch. You're like, nah, yeah. Like that's why I feel bad. Like I lost people in 2020.
Yo, not for nothing. Those people who was in school during the time, graduating, going to prom. That was
Missed it.
They missed out
Missed
everything.
prom.
Man.
Some people missed sports that season. They senior season. They supposed to get a
D1.
scout.
You could have been
D1. Yep.
That shit really.
I saw a documentary on that. What was that? You saw that? It was on Netflix with the Hoopers.
Nah, I gotta watch it. Though, man.
Yeah, they
I
was
know
about
it was
to.
good if it's a basketball.
They was about to get. They was on the verge of doing like state championship or like something like for like NBA or some shit like that, and COVID fucked the whole shit up.
Damn.
Ruined their whole opportunity. These people. Yeah, that shit was sad, man.
And I was over here hype as hell. I was getting stimulus check.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is the greatest ever. I'm not going to work. I'm getting paid more than when I was at work. When my boss was like, yeah, I think we're thinking about starting them. I was like, don't do that. The world's about to end. You're like, nah, we're starting next Friday. You're in there, you don't got a job. I'm like,
You got them stimulus checks. I didn't some Hennessy and some crab legs. That's my life.
I'm telling you, I was at Fargo de Child. Like, yeah.
Dude,
Green card up.
You was getting them unemployment checks. A lot of people was getting.
Yeah,
I was
that
working,
was it.
bro. I missed out on all that shit.
Oh, you?
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
damn.
so-
Well, I
was tight.
apologize.
My man's had me feeling stupid. He said, "Boy, what the fuck you doing? You working, nigga?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yo.
It was like, I got 2 jobs. It was
And I
like,
look at my check. I'm like, he's like, how much you get? How much is stimulus? How much? He's like, yeah, it was like this much money. I'm like, bro, we get the same check, bro. Like, why I put in 40 hours and you
You
only
ain't
get?
do
Man, he
nothing.
just sat at the crib and it was crazy. One of my boys actually, he was working during, but he was working on the books. But once COVID hit, they kept it open because it was a. So they ended up. They was like, you could work, we'd pay you off the books. So he was collecting the check and getting what he was getting regular. Like so, he was. I tried to pitch that to my boss. I was in the thing, everything with papers. I was like, listen, if you want to pay taxes on me, that's your problem. But if you don't, you could just say you're not paying me. Pay me cash. You're getting the money anyway. You do the cash. And I had this whole thing like, yeah, I'm going to get. He was like, nah, I can't do it. Yeah, you know what happens if I get caught? I'm like, I understand that, but what are the chances, you know? Everybody did bad stuff in 2020 at some point, but, you know.
You tried it, though. You tried
I
it.
tried. I was trying because man, that would have been it. Double checks.
My
Yeah.
COVID experience with going to Connecticut, traveling on an investment property.
Oh,
They
yeah.
restricted us from our own property.
Wait,
So
what?
happened?
Yeah.
You know how they had a travel
Elaborate.
ban?
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
We
yeah.
couldn't even go to the property that we just bought. That was our first investment.
That was the second. So we did the wholesale, and then the next one
Yes.
in 2020, we ended up buying another investment property. So this one was in Connecticut,
It's like Hartford.
Oh, I was gonna
So it's
ask.
Hartford,
Oh,
Connecticut,
okay.
and we closed, I think, like on March 14th or something, and I think they closed everything down.
15th, I think it was.
15 around
It
that
was
time. It was
yeah.
like a day or two before they closed everything down. So we ended up closing. They closed everything down. We go visit the property for the first time, like, you know, after closing.
But before that, yeah, before I'll mention that part, I just want to say, so we was doing wholesaling. It was tedious. It was going like, driving by, calling people. Well, it was tedious. It was a little difficult for, to keep making that money. So
Right.
we was like, let's do what the big boys do. Let's actually be the ones to flip the property.
Okay.
That's where we found the property in Connecticut, Hartford. We was driving everywhere. So we found it in Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut, and then
For $68,000.
$68,000. So we fixed it up and
So
So
everything.
no end by we
was
gonna get
straight.
this. We
We gonna get this
flip
for
this.
ourselves. We're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
pass this to Big Baller Reggie. We trying to be Big
We
Baller.
gon-
Seer
yeah.
Realty.
Right.
So, so you go and talk about how we had that experience once we purchased it.
Yeah, so we purchased a property, 68,000, 8 bedrooms, 3 baths. It was a rooming house. And we close on it, everything, get the key. We go, and all of a sudden an inspector comes to the house talking about, you guys are not even supposed to be here. You're from New York? Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, they said, no, you can't be traveling. You can't be traveling. So now at this
What?
point, we still needed to do some work to the property.
Yeah.
So we pretty much had to like shut everything down. It took a few months before we could get the contractor in to get the property, you know.
He's from New York too, right?
Yeah, the contractor was in New York
so
too, so he couldn't travel.
To fix the property for us.
Damn.
Yep.
So during that time, are you guys like losing money?
We are, because some of the rooms, all the rooms weren't rented out. Some of the rooms were, and luckily we found like a property that had existing tenants, which can be good, can be bad. He was a pain, he was a little difficult to deal with, but he also helped us a lot. Like he helped fix little things around the house, just put Band-Aids on stuff until the time we were able to get the big contractors in.
We had a maintenance worker that was there. So we lucked out because he lived on the property and he took care of it for us. So we're here in New York, but he took care of the property for us. He was collecting the rent for us. He will deposit. But not all the rooms were filled. So we had about, I think, 5 rooms occupied, but we still needed to do some work, which we couldn't get started or anything to fill it up completely.
Wow. I didn't even know the travel ban was that serious. I thought that was more for like flying.
Yeah.
No, between states. And it was around that, like the beginning. And then afterwards, they kind of lifted it.
Yeah.
And then we was able to, just travel and have no problem. But even with that same property, so, right, you got to leverage, when you're thinking about real estate and investment, you got to leverage your investments. So what we did was we purchased that property for $68,000. We put in about
30-some thousand, right?
Maybe a little less than 30.
Okay.
We refinanced the property and we refinanced the property for $230.
Yeah, something like that.
For $230. So whatever money that came, we reinvested that money.
So say like $230 we took out of the house, and we bought the house for $68, and say we put 20 or 25, whatever we put in.
Yeah,
Take that $230 minus that $90,000 total from the purchase price and the repair price. The remainder goes in our pockets.
So that's what we got
And
back.
we take it out as a loan. Now, the tenants paying off our mortgage, so that's kind of like flowing money.
I see what
in
you're
that
saying.
property.
That's like it's basically operating itself.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
But we still took out that money.
Right.
Now I got maybe it was $100-some thousand in our pocket.
Right.
Use that money, and the
reinvest
point
it.
is to take it and reinvest it into another property.
Right,
Keep
right.
doing that, and eventually, property's gonna pay itself. Eventually,
The loan's gonna go up.
equity loan's gonna
go off,
yeah.
and then it's gonna just be all profit. Yeah.
So that's pretty much the goal, and it's actually called a BRRRR method. It's
Let's go bird.
BRRRR.
No,
Oh, Burr.
BRRR.
Oh,
Burr.
What happened to that?
So it's buy. Damn, I forgot the acronym for it.
Repair.
Buy, repair.
Oh, like
Refinance.
Burr, like no
Burr,
you.
yeah.
Okay.
The
BRR.
Gucci man say BRRRR.
Yeah, Burr.
Yeah, buy. What is it? Buy, repair,
Refinance.
rent.
Renovate. No, I just wanted to send
Just
it.
wanna add-
I forgot the whole acronym to what it stands for and everything.
But ultimately,
Right.
is you buy the property, you renovate it, and then you refinance that property to cash it out, out whatever equity you have in it, and then you reinvest. You rent it out and you reinvest whatever money. So
I think you just said all the R's.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you reinvest the money that you got into another deal. So that's pretty much what we did. So then in about 2021, then that's when we tried out the flip, our first flip, and we invested the money that we had taken out of the property that we purchased for $68,000. And so the point of the game is you get into the investment, but leverage your investments, right? Don't
Right.
just sit on it,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
properties, they will appreciate in value over time, especially depending on the location that your property is in.
So you
And
got to use it while you have leverage.
Exactly. So if you
North
buy
Side, Pullman. You see all the big buildings they build.
Yeah, I'm in one of them. Thank you, Nero. Appreciate you.
Got money. But yeah, they
Not because of that
we
apartment.
grew up it's like we ain't have none of this. Like,
Yeah.
We ain't seen no skyscrapers in New Rochelle. Now
They look
It's
different.
crazy. It
Rochelle
is.
is different.
Yeah, the
It's
view
kinda
going
like
on the
Plains.
95 past you, like this look like a whole different like building, like look like the city kind of.
Yep.
and that's making all the property value around it go up because people are tired of living in Manhattan in them little boxes. Like this whole area would be like a 3-family for some people in Manhattan. It's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
COVID hit, they ain't know what to do with themselves. They're probably looking at each other like, yo, tired of living with you. That's why so many people was depressed.
Look at somebody and say that. I'm tired of living with you.
You needed that space.
Yeah, for real.
I hear you breathe too much. Like, I'm tired of being. I guess. So
Think about it. You're like in a little box.
You gotta really hate somebody to say that.
Say that to you.
Over time.
Next to you. You always breathing for.
Tired of sharing air with you.
You breathe too loud.
And some people left Manhattan and they started moving everywhere along the Metro North. So anywhere along the transportation, so that they can have a bigger house but still have that New York City kind of lifestyle.
Right.
So
and they can get to the city easily without a car.
All these cities and stuff, they building these high skyscrapers basically because more people's willing to pay the rent. Tired of living in the city. New Rochelle, White Plains is like a whole nother city, and to get where they want to go, it's just a train right around.
It is.
Money's gonna keep flowing, man.
A lot of people didn't know about New Rochelle when I was growing up.
Hell no.
Now, like half the Bronx knows now. People are like familiar with New Rochelle now.
New Rochelle is upstate.
Exactly. It used to be, but now everyone know where it's at. So it's just
you're 914. You must be in Syracuse. Like
Syracuse? Like, who said that? This is Syracuse.
Yeah, I think we all the way upstate. Like,
yeah, it's true. Because I have family in Brooklyn, and every time I grew up in Yonkers, and every time we would go visit, they're like, "Oh, they live upstate."
Yonkers?
In Yonkers.
Yeah, bro, it's the borderline Bronx. Like,
some of the Yonkers is lower than some of the Bronx. That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
They said they still say it that we live upstate. I'm like, no, I don't. They're like, hey, when you go on the highway and you see the sign, it says upstate. I'm like, yeah, but that's not what that means.
Really
It's not.
It's towards there.
There's thousands of miles above us, and there's like 0.5 miles between us. Like, we're not.
Word.
I already had a plethora of rants on this podcast about that whole shit. I had some dude on here called a 914 Collective. I don't know if you've seen him, but he always go around like reviewing stuff and doing stuff for 914. And we had a whole debate on like why people say we upstate even though they want to be us so bad. But you know,
I was at a concert. Styles P was there, and they shouted every borough but 914. It was like, of course, 914 is not a borough, but still, like, you had SP there, the Locks. Not one time they shouted 911. It's like we're not included. Supposedly, we're not included. You get what I'm saying? But it's like
I went to a concert.
Right
I went to a concert in the city, and Dave East was there, and that nigga shouted out New Rochelle.
Really?
I couldn't believe it. He literally was like, bro, he said all the boroughs, you know, whatever. He said the Bronx, we kind of clapped for that because like that's the closest to us. Then he was like, Yonkers. We was like, oh shit, that's Westchester. Yeah, Yonkers. Then he was like, anybody got New Rochelle? We was like, what the? Like, yo. I ended up finding out he know people at that's why. He got like fam or something.
He's done some business out here too, but specifically in Mount Vernon. I know he did some business like at when Sue's was open.
Oh, okay. Everybody did business at Sue's. Yeah. Isn't that where Cardi B used to be at?
Cardi B from Sue's. She used to work there at least.
Used to work
Amber Rose? I don't know if Mount Vernon that lit. Amber Rose? They had Amber Rose in that moment?
I thought they did. No, maybe not. Kanye found her somewhere.
If Kanye found her in the Ville, we'd know about it, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He would definitely say
he was in there. Unless Diddy brought him, because you know that's Diddy home. No, let's not talk about that.
That is Diddy's hometown.
That is. Let's not talk about that actually. My fault.
Yeah, next thing you get rated.
Yeah, word.
Shit.
Hell yeah. I'm a like a lotion guy.
So what are the goals for the real estate landscape for 2025? Like how, like...
Oh, before you ask that, I'm sorry. Just so while we're on it. So if like, all right, say like I wanted to get into it, you know, dabble into it, like what would you recommend? Like would be do I have to get a license or should I just like holler at y'all and that's like good enough? Like how would that...
Well, we would have to ask more questions. Like what do you want to do in terms of real estate? We just mentioned a whole bunch of different aspects of real estate. Wholesaling, you mentioned flipping.
The one,
a little bit of buying and holding, which is when you buy it and rent it out for.
See, that's arcade, exactly. That's what I
about the agent side or brokerage side or the property managing side. So that's a whole other part of real estate.
Yeah,
that's her expertise. So she's gonna go off about that. But as far as your question, it depends on what you're trying to do. Like if you're trying to invest, or you're trying to what are you trying to do? Like make it a career. What are you trying to do?
Like not what DJ Envy do, but like
I mean, just don't be like his boy, I guess.
Yeah, well, okay, I should say not like that one, but like
yeah, he does invest and he does, buying. It's lucrative.
If my investment portfolio wasn't the strongest right now, what would you recommend? The wholesale as opposed to like investing right? Well, not wholesale. The
flipping.
I guess not flip. Yeah,
House
Well,
hacking.
flip it. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
House hacking would be the best.
like for instance, if you gotta gauge your situation, right? So when we first purchased our first home, right, we ended up doing a house hack. At the moment, we didn't know we was doing a house hack, but basically what we did was we was paying rent. We was paying like $1,500 at the time for a 1-bedroom. And I looked at the numbers and I looked at him. I'm like, why are we paying money? Like, if you do the calculations, how much you end up paying to your landlord, like that could be a down payment towards a house, right? So I'm like, I'm literally making this guy richer, and that money is just, I'm literally just dishing out money.
Should just float in front of your face.
So
You can't
then,
grab it.
exactly.
right.
So what we decided to do
I
was
felt that.
we created a plan. We said, okay, how much money do we need for a deposit on a house? And let's be open. We could either get into like a condo, a co-op, a 2-family house.
Right.
So what we ended up doing was buying a 2-family house in New Rochelle. But with the income that we were both getting, we couldn't really afford a $500,000 plus home in New Rochelle,
Right.
with the income we was making. So we did a 2-family house, and so we rented out one of the units and we lived in the other unit. So
Right.
essentially the tenant was helping us pay the rent, the mortgage.
Majority of the
Right.
The majority of the mortgage, exactly.
Right.
And so by doing that, it allowed us to generate wealth, right? Because now we have this house. When we purchased that house, it was, let's say, I think it was $525,000 in New Rochelle, good area, you know. And so we purchased that house, and we had the tenant. So the bigger unit was a 3-bedroom. We rented that out, I think, for about $2,500. And at that point, that was in 2018, and the market was a seller's market. The interest rate was like 4.75% on the mortgage.
Which is
Our
low, I'm
mortgage
assuming.
was about $4,000 a month on a $525,000
Oh yeah.
home.
Yeah, makes sense.
And so that was the way that we was able to get in to real estate, right? And then fast forward to now, we was able to, that same house, now we was able to refinance. So we took advantage of the low interest rates
9%.
during COVID. The interest rates went down. So we initially purchased a house. We was at 4.75, and then we ended up refinancing, got a
2.9, you said 2.8.
What's going on? So you made some 2 points.
Some half,
yeah,
damn it half.
it was
yeah.
like exactly.
Yeah.
And so now we cut our mortgage payment is about like $3,000 or so. That's including insurance and taxes.
Property tax, yeah.
And we have both units rented out.
And we increased the rent in the units.
Exactly.
So now
As you should do, because that's what happens with a
This shit's
lease. Yeah.
paying for itself and putting money in our pockets.
Wow.
So you can like find a way to get started like that. And what some other people do, they would essentially, let's say, do that house first, do a house hack there, and then move into another property. Let's say you could buy a 2-family or 3-family, live in one unit and rent out the other one. And you keep doing it until you could basically have one property that's paying one of your bills.
All your bills. Have a property
Exactly.
for every one of your bills. So as I mentioned, the dude, Jamal King, from the beginning, one of the things he spoke about, and his thing was house hacking. His first thing he did was buy a 4-family property. He's from Chicago, so he found a 4-family property, fixed it up and everything, refinanced it. He rented out every unit and lived in one unit. He was making like double the amount of the mortgage from his tenants, and then that money was paying the mortgage and paying off of his car note or whatever bill.
Whatever it's going to, yeah.
So then he lived there for a little while. You could even use the FHA. You could buy there and go to another property. Use FHA again, right? If I'm not mistaken.
What's that again? Just
That's
First home buyers.
he basically
First
did a first home buyers program.
Yeah.
And so you pay a minimum amount. Let's say
For
you
down
could put
payment,
down payment 3.5% if you wanted to.
Oh, okay.
You know, because usually, I mean, when you purchase a property, any property, right? You can pay, even if you were to buy your single family home, if you pay anything less than 20% on a deposit on your home, you're paying what's called mortgage insurance. on that
insurance
property.
of that you're gonna pay the mortgage. You're basically paying the insurance of the mortgage company that you're gonna pay them back.
Wow, that's
Bullshit.
a scam.
It is a scam.
That's like what?
You
Like
pay the
yeah,
insurance.
you're paying me to buy this hamburger. Like okay, all right,
For
okay.
you,
Well, yeah.
I think house hacking would be for anyone pretty much would be a great starter investment because now you're buying a property, someone else is paying your rent. So like instead of paying someone else to get rich, someone is paying you rent to
Own,
Help you.
help me own
Increase.
with
the
it.
mortgage of this property.
Right.
And ultimately increasing your wealth, right? So you got to
Right.
think about like
The property is like
what is wealth, right? If you think about it, when you're purchasing, I don't know, certain things, right? That doesn't make you wealthy. But like if you acquire, let's say, real estate within your portfolio, that's increasing your wealth. So like let's say for instance you purchase this property for $500,000 and now this property is worth let's say $700,000. Now you've just increased, what your wealth is.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
if like
That's
some
an
people
asset,
think
man.
like, oh, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buy these Gucci glasses. But is that really increasing your wealth?
No.
It's not.
Unless you're about to open up a
You have
Yeah.
to get an asset,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You have to get an asset, and that's what people need to think about. And even when you're thinking about like, where am I going to invest? Right? And then you also want to, it's not just like real estate. We invest in real estate because if you think about time, right? Real estate is usually one of the items that appreciate over time, right? And so, but you can invest even if you know how to invest like in stocks or like if you have gold, but have an asset to help you increase your wealth. Right?
Yeah, I
And
agree.
real estate can get you started in something like that.
I hear that.
But even going back to your question, for us, doing the house hack
House hack.
first definitely helped. And then once we did that, then we began investing and doing other stuff. And we kind of like, tried little things here and there to see like what was going to work for us. you know?
Kind of got a kind of trial and error, kind of. Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you remember your question?
No.
No. I was kind of hoping you forgot because I had one more thing.
That joint was gone, bro.
It'll come back. It'll come back.
It's that COVID brain. So how important would you say is credit in this equation? Is that like a key factor, or can you have bad credit and do this? Like, should you?
So let's put it this way. Let's say because what are you considering bad credit, right? Like a 500 credit score type of thing?
Yeah,
Because
it might be
you
down
can
there.
qualify
Might be something down there.
with like 680 or so. You can qualify, right?
I was there in the COVID.
But
Yeah, 2020, I was up there. Yeah.
the difference is like when you do have like your credit score is like, let's say in the lower numbers, think about like, would somebody lend you that much money?
No, yeah.
So
that's-
like when
makes sense.
but there's other ways for you to invest, right? Or like try to get money. So the way, like let's say if you were trying to do, like if we were trying to raise quick capital, what would you do to raise quick capital? And by capital, I mean money. If we didn't have any cash on hand to like, let's put a deposit down, what would you do?
Like wholesale.
You would do a wholesale deal. So with a wholesale deal, you don't necessarily have to have any money down.
That's when you just assign the
Because you are
contract, know,
signing the
like-
contract. You don't even have to have a good credit score.
But it's also speak about hard money lending.
And yes, so that's just one way.
That sounds like somebody gonna come to your crib and break your legs if you don't give it back. Hey, give us the fucking money. Hey, we told you.
Tony, go get him.
Hey, Tony, hey, I know a guy who knows a guy.
So
Okay.
you can do that.
What's it called again? I didn't mean to go.
Wholesaling, you can
Hard
do
money
that.
lending?
Or
Hard money lending, like what
Okay.
they do is instead of focus so much about your credit score or focus so much about
Your personal.
income, you look at the deal itself and say, all right, we see potential. We're gonna lend you this money.
Oh, okay, because we see that it
Only
might
gonna get
profit.
you if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, they probably do.
They
Somehow.
So they work on the deal rather than your actual
your
situation.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's another option you could use. But that thing is like, with that, you usually it's short term, so you have to refinance out of that. And by then, your credit should be somewhat decent. I don't know.
Yeah, and also like you also got to consider when you go that route, you're paying usually is interest only payments on that deal. So they'll lend you the money, right? So we've done that
crazy.
before, and
On flips, we done that.
yes. So what we do is, what we did on our first flip, what we ended up doing was we purchased a property. I think we put down 15%, right? So we took that money from the other house and put 15% towards this new house, right? And then the lender basically gave us the remainder to purchase a house, and then they gave us 100% of the repair costs. So we, on that particular first flip that we did, we expensed about $75K in renovations. So they gave us an additional $75K towards this property. And then we ended up, once we fixed it up, we sold it and paid back that lender within the year term that we had. And during the time, we were still paying monthly interest-only payments on any money that we took out.
Oh, wow.
So we didn't have to, I mean, your credit doesn't have to be like tip-top.
Yeah.
It does
just
help
have to
a
be
little
enough
bit. But it's
enough for
mainly
them
the
to
deal.
trust you, yeah. And the deal got to be.
It does affect the interest rate too, right?
It does. It
It
does.
does. Oh,
Interest
okay, yeah.
rate may be higher on the interest-bearing payments compared to if your credit score is lower.
That makes sense. That's like, yeah, that's with everything. Even
Yeah.
like credit cards, yeah.
But honestly, like when you're thinking about credit, look at your credit, right? And then see, you don't necessarily have to like pay everything off, but keep it to about, let's say, 30% or under, right? So if you have certain like debt, right, try to keep that debt below 30%, and that will actually help your credit score. And then just make sure also that you're paying your monthly payments on time, because
Right.
it also helps.
Yeah, that helps,
Right?
yeah.
Now, if you have, let's say, a credit score 680 or above, you can still qualify and, get deals done. What you need first is you kind of need that money to get you started if you're, depending on what you're doing.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It's also good when you get started to, go to meetups, build a team, like-minded individuals, and just have them have somebody, a contractor. You meet them at meetups as well. Have like an attorney, real estate attorney. You can meet them at meetup. Have a real estate agent, a broker, whatever are you doing. You meet that person, and then you could have their contact. So in case you need a contractor, you always have that person in your tool belt when you're trying to.
When you try to do something, you don't got to worry about finding it, and yeah.
Exactly.
The more people, it's like who you know. Pretty much for everything, it's who you know is how to get further in this business.
Right.
Because we have a team. We have a team of contractors that we use. We rely on them. We use them all the time. We
Right.
have attorneys.
Y'all got window cleaners? That's what you do. If you ever need windows cleaned at any of your houses, I got you. That's what I do, you know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it
Where
out
you work
there.
at?
Huh?
Where you work out of?
Well, I work for a company called, we're going to bleep this out.
Okay.
But I also, do windows on my own,
Would you go to like Connecticut? Would you go to Bridgeport?
Bridgeport's the cutoff. I do all of Fairfield County and
Yeah,
Westchester
yeah.
County. So I go up to Fairfield, Norwalk, Westport. I do the whole,
Yeah.
New Canaan.
And Bridgeport. Would you go to New York City at all? Or?
If I don't got to get on a scaffold.
Oh, Mr. B.
Shit. Let's just get the shit.
I know it came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I don't got to go on the shit.
Spin? Go ahead. What you got?
I don't got nothing,
You
bro.
got
I was
nothing?
into this convo, bro. I'm about to shut this shit off now. Hold on. Can y'all hear it? A little bit? Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Look. I don't got it at all. I don't got it. But he got it, because he's smirking. Yeah,
What?
he's making his eyebrows and they flexing. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, he got it.
Real estate.
Yep.
Real estate.
Real estate.
Said I'm late
Little what?
to the game.
Woo.
I'ma play.
Uh-huh.
I'ma get this.
Yeah.
Cake. Told you I don't got it.
Buy a house. Buy a house. Buy a house. Buy a condo.
Hard money lending, what they call it. I'ma fuck you up, is what I call it. Get my bread back.
Bet.
Get this cheddar. Cause I'm better.
Cause you what?
Like the sweater.
Like the sweater.
Didn't make no sense, but I'ma say it anyway. Cause I real nigga anyway.
Yeah. Sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they
The other episode, you gonna see I had a good freestyle.
That's when you know he's
So
doing
you know your
bad
shit
now.
trash. When you talk about the last one, that last shit was fire, nigga.
I'm gonna try. Listen. Get some money and you flip it. And you know we about to get it.
You use that? Yeah.
I was going to get it, right? I was trying to think too hard. I'm like thinking real estate words. Real estate, broker, agent, stroker, joker, poker, like a poker face. Is it ending?
Yeah, we just waiting for this shit.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the end at this point.
Dialing.
The best five
Five rappers alive. Dial on. I said that 6 times.
6 times. That shit's still going.
Spit to that right.
You just turn that shit on.
Yeah.
We tried. We tried to give y'all some bars.
Yeah, this is the first time. This is the first time. I apologize. It gotta be that. This is the first time we cut the beat early.
Yeah, that was that bad.
It was that bad. Yeah.
It's okay though. It's okay. It's a
You
real
know,
estate episode.
You know, that's actually shows how good. Exactly. That shows how good the combo is. Because usually we be in such a goofy mood and not talking about nothing. We get excited when the beat come on. It's like, oh shit, finally something. Like, but yeah. But yeah, flipping houses. Bring the beat back on. Flipping, get it. No, we stop.
You had it. I thought you were about to spit.
He was about to say some
I was.
shit.
In my head, I thought I was about to be Wayne. I swear. But nah, that shit left. I gotta start making writtens.
Word.
Rabbit.
We've been saying that every year. We said we're gonna come with a 16, and I don't write shit. I
don't write,
always.
Come on, Reggie, you the writer, bro.
Yeah. I'm a film writer though. You
Nah,
see?
you the same shit. You
Writing
writer.
bars is different. It's a whole
You
different.
writing art, bro. You writing.
That's what he said. He said, what did he say last time when you did bad? He was like, I write stories, nigga, not rhymes.
Listen, Nas, it's raps and stories every rhyme.
Yeah.
I'm not on that level.
You're supposed to come at Nas like, I dare Nas to try to write a novel. I dare Nas to try to write a 10-episode series.
Word.
But nah, Nas probably kill it. Who knows? I ain't going.
Shout out to Body in the Trunk. We got that film coming out too. Nas is
Oh, yeah,
an
shout your shit
inspiration
out.
to that. Oh yeah. We got a short film coming out inspired by Nori and Nas' Body in the Trunk. We got a little screening coming for it. So
I was supposed to be in it, but man.
he was supposed to be in it, but Trap had to go on vacation. He loved, you know what I'm saying? He loved his family and shit, you know. But,
I love
but,
it.
you know, but yeah,
I felt the same
man.
way. Nah, I'm just joking. I love y'all.
But yeah. So be on the lookout for that. You know, shout out Nori and Nas for the inspiration.
I'm still trying to go to your open mics. I mean, when you invite to this?
Yo, I went to one of them.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And I bombed.
Yeah,
that's
he
why I stopped.
bombed,
That's why I
bro.
stopped bringing people.
He bombed. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Nah,
He's like, I can do that.
Yeah. Boy, he came and sat next to me after, and I like kind of went down. I was like, yeah, son. I was,
When you bomb, no one wants to be around you.
Yeah, it was
It's just like a
awkward.
bad energy. Everyone's just like, oh.
he was like green all around. He was like, yo, get that shit off me. I got a white tee on. Like,
damn.
yeah, this shit.
But I killed it the next 2 weeks. Normally what you say after, you know what I'm saying, you do horrible. It's like I did horrible on the beat. Like, yo, last week I did good.
Yeah.
But I did do
I mean,
good.
everybody
Nah,
bombed.
pull
though.
up sport type shit.
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna when I get back into it, definitely. When I get that rhythm again, I gotta get back into it, and then I'll bring niggas because I don't want to bring you when I'm
Like the
still,
first star back.
Yeah, and
Oh,
my shit trash.
and
that
that-
nigga Reggie horrible.
And that time we went, you tried a whole new fresh bit too.
Yeah, it
that
was a whole
another
new
thing.
set,
You literally
yeah.
tried an experimental, try to go like left with it, but you know,
Yeah.
that's part of the game. If it had worked, you
I was
know,
feeling myself too much. I was
Yeah,
trying
I
some
mean,
new shit.
He was getting too many standing ovations. He's like, I can do anything.
I can do anything, nigga. I'm Chappelle. Nigga.
He lit a cigarette on stage. He was like, I told niggas. Y'all have anything else y'all wanted to say too about
the business in terms
Talk
of
about your brokers, man.
yeah, for real.
So I mean, so we discussed the investments part of it, and so when it comes to buying, helping individuals, we also help people buy and sell their homes, and that's what we do at Seer Realty. So if you know somebody that wants to sell their house or purchase a home, we're pretty much there. We help first-time home buyers throughout the process, and we also I do property management as well. Again, like
How's
going
that?
back
I heard
to-
that's annoying. I heard that you gotta deal with this and then get landscape
It's
this
hot
and
water
that
not
and that.
working. I need you
And
to
then-
fix it
and then
right now.
complaints and oh man.
we get those moments. Yes, we certainly do. Now, remember, that's how I started in real estate. So I've been doing it for
Oh, so
a
that's
long
like
Second
time.
the second,
Yeah, exactly.
second, yeah.
But yeah, we do get those moments. I have stories for days dealing with tenants and everything. But definitely on the broker side, we can help. I deal with also clients that want to get into investments. I help clients find, and I have a client now that I'm actually working with, and he's done with me already 3 flips.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's purchased property, flipped it, I've sold it, and did the same thing. So and I think it's amazing.
So she's trying to help people, like we said, first time home buyers, people who like no idea what to do, like where to start. She has like I said, it's good to know people. She has lenders that she pairs up with. She has attorneys, title companies, everything that she has. She teams up with them. They pretty much like a clique, and they all assist each other through the process the whole way, checking each other, make sure everything's going through smoothly. For people who don't really know how to
navigate that first homeowner.
You got people who are experienced and they're just looking for a property that they could just flip and make money. She helps them out as well, and like people who want their buildings. She manages buildings. So,
Yeah, that's
skyscrapers. She's like, if you need your building management, she does that as well. So she's been doing that for years. So she's like
that's real good because
she's the boss.
That's the most annoying part about owning something. So if you can say, hey, you could do it for me. Oh, thank God.
I bought this thing here, and I just need you to take care of it.
Yeah,
so,
and I'll just.
And it's funny when you get into investment too. And I think, and even you got to consider your time, right? Because time is everything. Time is valuable.
Yes,
so how much time are you spending managing your own property, right? Which is taking away from you growing your investment portfolio.
Right, because you got to focus all your energy on that. Yeah.
So like for me and my team in the property management, we have things set in play, right? That we know exactly how to handle it, multiple units. Right. Whereas like if you're an owner, you're investing, let's say you have 12 doors, you got to do everything yourself. So you give it away to like a property management company that can handle it for you. And now you freed up that time to continue to reinvest. So we work with our owners to make sure that they increase their assets.
Okay. So how long have you been in the property management, like doing that solely? Has that become...
She kind of been doing it the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So when I first started as a senior in high school, I started in a property management company. I started as a receptionist, and then within like a year's time, I started doing their paying the bills and everything for the buildings. And then I've been doing that since. Yeah. And then in 2020, I teamed up and opened up my own property management company.
Nice. Nice.
So like she has her own property management company, and then a lot of brokers, a lot of agents, they usually work underneath someone else.
Yeah.
So like broker, Seer Realty, but working for just say another
brokerage company.
We could Williams or
Co-op
Lawrence. So right now she's not working underneath anyone else. She's working for herself, her own brand.
Right.
So Seer Realty is more popular. Like when you go to Zillow, to send you to Seer Realty instead of like to Keller Williams or to Hooligan Lawrence or to any of these brokerages that are well known.
Right,
trying to get her business, her logo, her everything well known, just like that. So that's what we out here trying to do: marketing, help people, and just help.
So for someone watching this, that's like you just capture their attention. Where would be the best way to find you if they wanted, like I want to sell my home for the first time, or I want to buy a house for the first time?
So they can reach out to me personally, and my number is 914-575-7548. You can follow me on Instagram. I usually try to put out educational content because I'm very big on educating. And I think that even before you begin to do any investments or even trying to go when purchasing your first home, be knowledgeable about what you're doing. Right. So I'm very big on that. And so if they follow me on Instagram, my handle is Seer, SEER _Realty.
Cool.
But just call me, text me.
Okay.
And even if you Google my name, Ruth Lara Deane, you'll see all my information. My website is up and everything as well.
Nice.
That's why we're trying to talk about our experiences and what we learned, our failures, our success stories, everything. And we talk about it because now we learn from it, we experienced it. We can help other people by, from our experiences. Like
let them skip all that trial and error.
Mess ups and we tell you this is what you need to do. This is how to make money. This is how to, evolve in this career.
Nice, nice. Dope. And I'm assuming by reaching out to you, you basically reach out to both of you. Or
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and I'm also part of the Women's Council of Realtors. the immediate past president, but I also sit as a state liaison for New York.
She big ups all the women.
I was about to say, shout out to you. You said that casually, like.
Nah, she big ups all the women. So
and so, well, I say that to say that I'm.
Word, right?
Stop. I say that to say that I'm part of a big referral network. So, for instance, if you are trying to move to Florida or California or any other state, I would be able to put you down with a realtor that I can, refer.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. Good to know.
She knows a guy that knows a guy that knows a woman.
Exactly. It's building that relationship capital is very important.
Right.
Exactly. So I try to network and get around
network
and just
is the
meet
best
people.
work.
Exactly.
Better get.
You want to rhyme now? Network
is the best work. Better not get your neck hurt.
Network.
Yeah.
You see, he getting into it too. He want to say something too.
He did. I'll bring the beat back. I'll bring it back.
I see what happened when that beat was on.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Beat Rabbit.
We might cut that whole thing out, actually. That's exactly what it was.
Any other follow up questions? Anything else you guys want to?
Oh, yeah, I remember your question now. You asked, what are our goals?
The goals.
Oh
exactly.
yeah! Shout out to you.
Wow, I can't believe
For real.
My memory is sketchy. I remember specific random things.
I'm surprised
Right.
you remember that.
Yeah, but
I'm
he
very
did say
surprised.
that I know. I do the same shit.
What's the goals for 2025 for Seer Realty?
We're trying to, keep marketing. We're trying to, keep helping people. Keep
Continue
doing
to grow
business.
the business.
Also grow within ourselves. Continue doing, projects. Continue doing what we've been doing. All the stuff we was talking about before.
You don't have to answer this because I don't know if this is like, I'm not too real estate trained. I don't know if this is like none of my business. But how many properties do you own, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to say it, like I said.
Right now?
I don't know if that's like asking somebody how much is in your bank account. It's like kind of
So right now we have 2 properties.
nice.
Because we sold off the property in Connecticut. We just recently sold it off.
How much you sold? Around how much? You remember?
$230. So we purchased that property for $68.
Yeah. Oh, 68.
That was this property.
Oh, the
that-
one that with the
Yes, yes.
oh, nice. Yeah.
$230.
It was worth the wait, I guess.
Going to Hartford is
It was a hassle. It was getting to
Hartford's
us.
far. Yeah, that's
it is.
that's
It is.
We
it.
didn't want to do no property manager way, so we continue. We kind of want to do it ourselves.
Right.
So we sold that, and now we're focusing on the ones we have, and then we'll
Continue to grow.
expand on that.
I might have to really talk to
Nearby
y'all.
area.
Yeah, because now I think about it, my family got a. Actually, that's for off-camera stuff. That's family. Boop. Yeah. But remind me to talk to you about it. Out that ass. That's not even a joke. Yeah.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are definitely the goals, man. So
Like-
that's why every time, even when I'm driving now, like I can just drive and casually reverse. You'll think I'm a creep. I go outside sometimes, I can't see the numbers of the door. I'll be like, take pictures of it. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'll contact them later.
No, I don't know if you remember this, but this was crazy. We was in Pennsylvania driving around.
Oh, yeah.
And Sean, like, I don't know if you guys been like around Pennsylvania. You got to be careful. 'Cause
I've been to
they're,
Amistown.
There's like, and
Oh,
so
yeah, yeah,
Sean, he stops the car. Did you get out the car?
Hell yeah.
He got out the car. He got out the car.
in the
And
car?
this, yes.
Oh,
And this guy comes out with his gun.
Whoa.
Yeah.
yeah, like trespassing.
Like
type shit.
a rifle. He had a rifle, didn't he?
Nah, he didn't come out with a gun. He just did one of these. You know,
Oh, wow.
I didn't even think he speak English. He just universal language.
Yeah, that's
like-
the universal language right
You
there.
gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Oh, you was going to check the property?
Yeah, because
Yes.
the property was vacant. Like it looked
It
crazy.
looked
It
a
looked
little
crazy.
distressed, the property. But I'm like, you gotta certain areas you gotta know where you're at.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they still got them
Some of
towns
these
where they, boy, what you
places-
do around here, boy?
hell?
Exactly.
You had the
Yeah.
fitted cap on too? You want to check this shit?
Yeah. Yes, he was like, imagine him
Oh,
looking
man.
like
Yeah.
this.
Just like this. And it was like that hour when it's getting dark. I see this property. It looked like it could be a good.
I was in the car. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
Man, you
goodness.
sure you want to do this?
He came right back in. He was like, wait, what?
I'm trying to get smoked out here.
Well, King.
Imagine the wife inside. One of those world star guys is outside.
Yo.
Nah, that's crazy, but that's wow. Yeah, now it's a dangerous game. That's
No,
what
it
you
is,
just
it
showed
is.
me. Yeah, you know, this dog you do, it's just like everything, though.
Yeah, like you said, like everything. Even being an agent could be dangerous.
Yeah.
It could be mean to somebody. It could be a catfish. And it could be someone who has bad mind intentions. And
Oh yeah, that's true.
that has happened in the past. So you
Yeah,
always gotta be careful
I mean, hey, that's with everything.
with everything.
Yeah, I can go clean a window. I could have cleaned Jeffrey Dahmer's windows in the 90s if I was a window cleaner. Didn't I?
Darker, so no one
Jeffrey
can see through it.
Dahmer's windows.
I'm just, you never know.
Why you emphasizing that?
Yeah,
I'm like, what made you think about it?
he said he'd fuck Jeffrey Dahmer up.
He said, I would fuck him up.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think you fuck Jeffrey Dahmer
Come
up?
on, this drink.
If I
Watch
drink a
this
beverage.
TV show. Drink and watch. You're gonna be like, oh shit, Kool-Aid? Hell yeah. Next thing you know, you're gonna be like, pudding pop.
He's a pudding.
Wow.
He'll be a Cosby ass.
Yeah. Would you rather? Let me stop.
What was the question? You about to be some silly
crazy
shit.
Bill Cosby or Jeffrey Dahmer? Which one?
Yeah, I knew it. You said what? He said what?
That's what it was gonna be.
I knew he was gonna say
Would you
Jeffrey
rather be
Dahmer.
a female at well, I guess for you it would be asked in reverse. But would you rather be a female at Bill Cosby's or a male at
Jeffrey Dahmer.
yeah?
I'm
and
taking
for,
Cosby, man. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I'll
I'll
take
deal with
Cosby.
Cosby. Cosby ain't kill nobody. The fuck?
yeah, you know,
Dahmer
now
was
I
doing
think
some
about
crazy
it, yeah.
shit. That's not even. Come on.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
wild.
Yeah, man. Dahmer was on some
Sick.
other
He was
shit.
sick.
Yeah, that was a bad question. I'm gonna cut that out. Yeah, I just realized that's an easy.
Why
That's
you
like
coming at all our black people, man? You can't Martin Luther King, Bill Cosby. Like, come on,
You
man.
gotta go to
Jeffrey
P. Diddy's house
Dahmer?
or R. Kelly's house.
you know
Damn.
R. Kelly, man,
Did y'all watch that documentary?
the surviving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you remember that one clip? They kept showing him. He was on stage and he was just
In
like,
Africa.
no, he was on stage like air dry humping. They just kept cutting back to. It was hilarious. Like, oh, he just made me feel so uncomfortable, and it cuts back to him going like this.
Nah,
No, that's hilarious. They do shit like that. They
10
try and make.
times. I'm like, yo, they gonna keep using
He
this
did that
clip.
shit with P. Diddy in that dunk contest. He's like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
see
Yeah, when
that.
they're biting his lip. Yeah,
he jumped over him. They showed him tippy toe. It's like this.
Yeah, he tippy toes biting. It was like,
Yo,
yeah.
that shit had me weak.
like yeah. And
I
then
can't believe they make the worst out of everything. Probably find the worst picture of this video and be like, we gonna crash
And
you
heighten
again.
it.
The internet is undefeated, brother.
Reggie's like, they gonna catch you like, I don't know.
Remember, yeah.
That's a scary.
AIs is crazy nowadays. They make everything like look
Anything, bro.
like
Yo,
you're somewhere else.
AI made LeBron and Diddy look like they. You seen that
I
joint?
seen that shit was crazy.
I was like,
Where they made him do some sweet shit.
yeah, it looked like they made them look like they was like lovers, but it was like a compilation of them doing like nothing crazy. It was on Instagram. It's not like it's like
I
the
seen a
fly.
lot of weird stuff. I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, AI is scary.
crazy. Like,
Yeah.
these kids nowadays is doomed. Like, all they all do is on these computers. They gonna meet up with these people on the computers and they think it's a whole different person.
For real.
Catfish.
For real. Like, for real.
People be building relationships with AI programs now.
You
Yeah.
FaceTime
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
You'd be a whole different person on FaceTime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People, like you said, people got their
Dangerous
companions are AI.
You see the cheekbone thing they're doing, right?
No,
you
I
see that on
didn't.
on like IG and stuff. It's like they're like taking your face and they're making it fat. And then they're like putting the perfect bone structure on your face. It's just like it's annoying. Yeah.
Oh, it's like a
Shows
filter
how
to make you
handsome
look-
you could really be or how pretty you know.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
self-esteem
So fucked up.
drained down. Yeah, that's
Crazy.
I miss just being outside and drinking water from the garden hose and just playing kickball and playing PlayStation 2. They should have stopped it at PlayStation 2. I didn't need to see Shaq sweat in Xbox 360 just when we was playing 2K. Like I didn't need that.
Man, I was good running outside playing Manhunt.
Manhunt, all
I
that.
don't think these girls nowadays don't even know what double dutching is.
Nah, they do.
You
Yeah.
think so? You think you go
I
to
mean,
park and you
depends.
see double dutch?
You think you do?
You think you go to park and see double dutch?
If anything, they do a TikTok dance that resembles doing double dutch.
Word.
But that's about it.
Yeah, it's true.
Bringing out the ropes.
I've never seen the double ropes. I haven't seen that since.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's right.
Have you ever double dutched? Have you ever got in?
Nah, I could never.
Me
I
neither.
Master that craft.
Me too. I got in, got
All the
hit.
girls do it. I'm like, ee hee hee hee. And they
Yeah,
just smacking me in my head and shit.
Yeah, you be like, oh shit.
Never got it.
I got it
You
just to
ever
be
double
I
dutch?
tried it, but I wasn't perfect.
Oh, but you got in.
got
You were
in,
able to
yeah.
get in a
Yes,
little bit.
yes,
and-
2
yes.
feet, 3 feet.
And they start rapping and stuff.
Yeah, run. Double
Yo,
dutch.
that's a lost art because these girls, they never. I don't think I ever seen them do it. Last 10, 15 years.
Nah.
Yeah, no, you're right now. I think
Probably,
about it. Yeah.
Manhunt. No, the kids can play Manhunt anymore.
Nah.
Yo, I have
But
nieces
think about
and
it, they
nephews.
don't really go out like that.
They don't.
That's the problem. I have these nieces and nephews, and my son, all of them, they get together it could be a room like this. They all like on the separate corners playing the video game together.
Yeah.
Like at least
I've seen that.
we be all together.
Minecraft or Roblox on their phone or something, and they just
all
there.
different devices playing the same game, and it's like when we grew up, it was like come back in when the streets like come on. What's that show used to come on? BT.
Girlfriend.
Music videos and all that.
Oh, 106 and Park?
Yes. 106 and Park come like at 5 or 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's when it'd be like time to come inside.
Yep.
Everyone would be outside before that.
Yeah. Even think about that. Because of YouTube, they ain't no watching the top 10 countdown on 106 and Park to see what's
AJ and Free done.
Done.
Finish.
I didn't even know he cried in the last episode. I seen a clip of that and was like, damn, that was thank God I didn't see it. That shit was emotional. He was like, yeah, man, we going.
We seen him too.
He was like, hey, man, we was here for that. I was like, damn, they must have told him this today. Like, he wasn't prepped. He came out like, that's the last episode, by the way. He was like, all right, now go out there and present the next 10. He's like, yeah, now the top 10, we got Jada Kiss with Why.
With why?
With Why.
Why? Yeah, you stupid.
But yeah.
Sure.
We seen him too in Martha's Vineyard.
Jada?
Nah.
No.
AJ?
AJ?
What's
he doing now?
That's the most random. I don't think I would recognize him.
It was random.
He's chilling.
It was
like
for
right in
4th
front
of
of us.
July or something?
I think so. It was like some type of parade.
It was like the parade.
Wow. That's
He was
cool.
just walking. We ain't say nothing. I was like, oh.
Y'all better than
I
me.
went to her. I'm like,
He looks familiar.
I'm like, that look like AJ from 106. She's like, that's fucking AJ, you dumbass. I'm like, oh.
Like, oh, that explains it.
Yeah, that explains it.
My dumb ass would have been like, Flex Washington? I always thought they looked alike. And if I see Flex Washington, I'd be like, AJ from 106? Just the fuck one. Seer Realty. Do y'all have a website, or y'all thinking about getting a website? Y'all need
we
help?
have a website, yep.
Y'all do have a website.
Website, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook. I'm in LinkedIn.
LinkedIn?
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
All that. All these plane crashes. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. That's
Word,
big.
yeah.
They
That's
keep saying
insane.
that Rush Hour skit when Chris Tucker's about to climb the scaffold. He's like, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, yeah.
You know what they actually said, and I actually spoke to somebody from the FBI, right?
How the fuck
Yeah,
you
like,
did that?
what? He said it casually.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Nah, I didn't.
Fuck is this, Joe Rogan
pulled
now?
I was chilling with him one night, and he let me know like he was FBI. And I was like, oh
FBI.
shit.
Wow, I guess that's just something, yeah.
But he told me, he was like,
I mean, honestly, should we cut that? Like, I ain't trying to get you like, I'm not trying to get you like on a blacklist. Like,
Word,
you know what I'm
let's
saying?
see.
Like,
You-
anything
you
told
got
by like
it.
FBI, I'm gonna cut that.
Yeah.
I need you around, my boy. You know what I'm saying? No diddy.
Plane land upside down. That's insane.
That was insane. I seen that video too.
And
And I was wondering, I'm like, who was recording that? Like, where were you that you was like that? You like that angle that they got it. Like,
Niggas be bored.
probably the help. They be like, they running like this. Everybody got their camera out nowadays. No
Mm-hmm.
matter
Which camera?
that was
I'm
another
saying
thing.
their phone. Like
They
everybody
phone.
got
One, the
every
dude that was in
incident.
that happened to be in the place that was able to see the plane literally go down, see the full crash, boom, the thing, and flip everything. I was just like, how were you just there for that? That's amazing. And then one of the guys that was getting off that plane was recording as he was getting off, like recording like the inside of the plane. I'm like,
That's the new
you
generation,
just
bro.
survived the plane crash. The last thing I'm thinking about is my phone.
That's the
I'm
new
getting out
generation.
there. Let me get out this plane. Like, oh my God, thank God. Like this now. Oh, let me call my family. That's when I'll probably think of my phone or something. But he was just out there like, oh shit, this is crazy. Oh man. Oh
This
yeah.
is live. We're upside
This is
down
like-
right now.
Yeah.
I think everybody's okay. My leg, I'm not sure if it's all right or not, but I figured I'll let the internet know for like it's crazy.
That's exactly what the
That's
world is now.
That's the world.
If someone's
Yeah.
going through a traumatic experience, let me film, let me
wanna record
document
it.
this, and instead of like worrying about getting out of this situation.
the dude that was on fire in a train.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Everybody just
Oh,
sitting
yeah,
there.
that
just-
pissed me off.
Like,
I'm not even gonna
what?
lie.
yeah.
No one was trying to find a bucket of water or something to put on his
No.
towel.
Nobody.
Covered him or something.
Pulled your
Something.
phone out first.
Multiple people
Yeah, so yeah.
like that.
And that's it. Even,
It's sad.
It's sad.
Yo, there's mad incidents that people just got their phones out. Like, how you thinking about recording rather than getting to
Helping
safety?
or something. Yeah, exactly.
Helping, giving the safety. It's like,
People would rather have a viral video for attention than save another human being from distress. That's where the world is at.
I feel bad because I kind of do feel like a hypocrite. It's kind of a confession. Okay.
All right, let's hear
did it,
this.
didn't you?
Let's hear this fucked up
did
shit.
it.
Let's hear this fucked up.
I was working, and then there was a big ass crash. Car flipped over and everything. But the ambulance was there, and they were getting the person out. I had my phone. I was like, "Oh shit!" And I was about, I was about to record. I was like, "Nah, I ain't gonna record it." And I just took a picture. I said, and I just put it in my pocket.
Not for nothing. If there's nothing left for you to do, maybe.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I wasn't the first
left,
responder. Yeah.
Like you got the ambulance scene, they pulling the guy, they doing everything. If the person crashed right in front of you and the car's lighting on fire, you're not even checking to see the person alive. You just
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But if you're the first person there and an incident about to happen, you.
See, I haven't did it, but I definitely regretted not doing it after the fact. I was like, damn, I wish I had recorded that. But instinctively I didn't do it because,
That's not your first instinct.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was just being nosy, it had nothing to do with me. I mean, I wasn't going to help because it was out of my hands. But, after the fact, I was just like, wow, I mean, that's like something that happens like once in a lifetime. You never really see that all the time. It would have kind of been cool to have it, but, it's not nothing I'm not going to say regret. I don't regret it, but I was like, oh, damn, I should have recorded it. Not that I regret it. It wasn't that serious.
Next generation is screwed. Everything's going to get recorded.
Everything.
No help.
Yeah, this dude's afraid of getting fights because of that shit, he said.
I was just thinking that. That's crazy. Son.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah. The intuition's getting too crazy. We've been doing this too long. Yeah.
Nobody's talking about getting like street fights on cameras. Like nobody
like
wants
before,
to fight.
it's like, yo, you win with something, you lose something. It's whatever. You
Exactly.
get beat up. But now it's like you don't just get beat up. That shit might be like your
World
legacy.
star, your
on
legacy.
World Star. People be tagging you, ain't you the nigga got his pants pulled down after they fucked you up and made you like, yo, man. I'm 50 for 4 though in fights. That was the
50
third,
for 4, right?
Yeah, that don't matter. You still the
Face
guy
down,
that got
ass tooted up. Like that's the worst.
That's all they're going to show. Your whole career is just going to be that one fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's solely why.
The ass
One
toot up
clip.
is the worst though. That's the worst position to get knocked out in.
Huh?
Ass tooted up. Bomb. Ass
Not gonna
tooted
lie,
up.
I'm not sure. That's crazy. I'm not sure if this is relevant, but remember when Nate Robinson started boxing?
Oh,
he
we already
got-
know where you're going.
Oh,
You said
yeah.
Nate Robinson in boxing.
Yeah,
I lit up.
Yeah, that was.
I don't
that
know.
was
I don't know
bad.
if he had a lot of fights that he won prior to that.
No, you just
Okay.
had a bunch of NBA fights.
Cause
And he
the
thought you
only
could-
fight I remember is the picture.
Oh man,
That's the only thing that sticks in my head from social media, and they made him look crazy.
He was tooted up.
He
Yeah,
was like this.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
eyes was like,
It was
Yeah,
gone.
it was gone.
He disappeared after that.
he did. Now he went to the big three. Started.
He was in the big 3?
He played. Maybe that was before. Actually. No, I think he.
I did not see that man after that. That man went ghost.
Yeah,
take
you
your
might
money,
be
take
right.
your money and run. He was a great basketball player.
Yeah, he was the last
Great.
boxer that tried that, though.
Nathan
That's for
Great.
sure. I mean, he's the last basketball player that tried that for sure.
Adrian Peterson, he got in the ring.
Football player.
Football player. He got knocked out, though.
Yeah, they all will.
You gotta pick
There's a whole different
sport
science.
and stay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on that note, you already know where to find them. Seer Realty, correct me if I'm wrong. SEER Realty. Instagram. I'm gonna put everything you said. As you say it, I'm gonna put it
okay.
on the screen though, so they'll be able to have seen it at that point.
You did it last time? Did you hold on to the word last time?
With who? With
Because it
who?
was last time. He was like, I'm going to put it at the bottom of the screen.
No, I did.
You did,
I
right?
Yeah,
You did,
yeah,
all right.
I did. And he made me do it extra because he did the whole thing. It
Word,
was
he
like,
did the
you know,
hand. And, all right,
It was a whole thing. Editing, I was stressing and shit. Yeah, but I'm gonna pay an editor soon. I'm telling you, once y'all invest, right? Y'all ever thought about investing in the podcast? I mean, listen, it might profit. We'll talk about it. On that note, this has been the episode of Mosaic Mind. Thank you, Seer Realty, for pulling up. Y'all are the greatest.
You already know, man. I'm your boy Ruger Reg, man. We gonna see each other next episode, hopefully. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Sooner
fact.
than later.
Sooner
Keep the
than
ball
later.
rolling.
Yeah, I know. We said that the last time.
So that last time,
Yeah.
it seemed like 3 weeks. We'll be back, though. I'm here, baby.
We came back.
We came back.
You know, want to give say anything to the people, anything to the camera? It's up to y'all. You don't have to. You know?
I just thank you for having us, man. We appreciate being
Oh,
here.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
For, yeah, no, I
Thank you,
appreciate it.
thank you.
Yeah, not a lot of people actually do that, to be
And
honest.
say thank, right? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
thank you
That,
for
man.
letting
People
me
know
be.
it's like, yo, thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks for
No,
having me
that's
come.
crazy.
Yeah, you're welcome
That's
for
love.
inviting you into our. Yeah, for real.
What
Thank
was
you.
it, Sunshine and Lollipops? That was,
It
that was the
was.
positive shit? All right, Sunshine and Lollipops.
Yeah, how'd you make that?
I don't know, but that might be a shirt after this episode. You gotta take us out.
Take us out with what?
You know.
Do 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 do.
Hey.
Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Mm mm do.
Dum, dum, dum.
Do 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 do. Ooh.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. That's it. right, put the headphones back on, brother.
Oh man, he was live for this shit.
Funny, go ahead.
So I remember I met Reggie. It was like some after school program in Trinity, right?
Yeah, we met in elementary school. Yeah,
we was, we was cool, whatever. And then we kind of lost contact. Then I seen him in Isaac middle school.
No, high school.
Was it high school?
It was high school.
We skipped through middle school, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
But I just remember this motherfucker. I was going to the bathroom. Yo, I see this big brolic motherfucker walk into the bathroom, start singing, "We gotta make it work." Was that the song you were singing?
I was singing that Neo
some
song.
shit, some Neo shit. He come in the bathroom singing. You see this big ass motherfucker just like this. Reggie? And then we started chopping up after that. It was an awkward place to, but...
You want to know how I met Reggie?
I didn't meet you, yeah. What the fuck?
Not how I met you. How I became cool with you. Was Miss Raniolo's class. This nigga used to always sing it. He just walking like, do my. I'm like, yo, this brawling nigga that got the football shirt about to go play football. It's like
singing that shit like.
Yeah, then we got partners on that project where we ended up doing the skit, and then from there it was
just
like
history. We've been doing work
after that shit, seeing the bathroom, motherfuckers started going to my house, eating my food and shit, breaking my mom's chair, shit like that.
Oh, see, I never had that part. So
history,
thank God.
bro. Yeah, I done broke furniture.
He get in my house and said, "I want more," and then the whole chair snapped. Yo, the chair snapped, and my mom to this day.
You made that part up. I did not say that.
Yo, he go take my brother's whipped cream in the fucking. Yo, I say, yo, don't touch it. My brother's crazy. I'm like, don't touch none of my brother's shit, because he's like, nah. My brother has his whole section of shit in his
a whole section of wow.
Shit in his fridge that's his that he don't nobody touch. So we like, I don't care.
That's
I want
smart.
your shit anyway.
Yeah.
Yo, I said, don't touch this. Don't touch the cream. Don't touch his food. Don't touch none of that shit. He's like, all right, cool. So I'm talking to everybody else in the living room. Next thing you know, I hear like there's a spray from the whipped cream in the kitchen. So I go to the kitchen. This motherfucker looking like a deer in the headlight. Looking mad guilty. I'm like, yo, Reggie, I told you. He was like, I want more. I'm like, yo.
Wait, hold on. So it's not made up.
The whipped cream part was real. The I want more part wasn't. I want more.
That sounds like something you would do, though.
Your back muscles cracked the fucking chair, though.
Nah, because Sean caught me in the headlock. I was trying to get out the headlock, and I ended up breaking the chair when I
nigga left the key part out. You had him in the headlock.
Yeah, my mom to this day, she used to always bring that shit up. She, you guys not gonna break nothing else in my furniture, are you? I'd be like, you ready to come over? Nah, you gonna break nothing else, are you?
That's crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna put this bonus clip at the beginning or the end, but it's going somewhere.
That's funny.
But I just gotta ask, where are your manners?
No, yeah, I didn't have none back then. I ain't give a fuck.
Nigga went in somebody's fridge
I ate the whipped cream.
and shotgun whipped cream.
It don't even belong to you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I used to get in trouble doing that shit in my own house.
I get in trouble with that shit doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
And broke the furniture.
Sean made you feel so at home. It's just.
That's good hospitality.
Everybody pulled up to the crib. I was right up the block from Isaac, so everybody like, yo.
That was a chill station.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Took a break on the way home. Everybody like, yo, you go home? Nah, I'm going to Sean's crib first.
Shout out to that. I ain't gonna lie. Well, yeah.